What can you do? You're a journalist. Sometimes you make people angry.
So you ask
the job.
And it has, Trump's clearly not happy. He goes and talks about you bleeding out of wherever. His lawyer tweets about you being gutted or gutting her.
We can gut her.
Yeah. Well, so tell me about what the weeks and months were like being, as Maureen Dowd put it, Trump's chew toy.
I know you're laughing, but I really don't like that. I didn't like that at all. And objected. I didn't like the way she phrased it. It was bull. Can you swear here? I wasn't. I never backed down from him. I never stopped covering him fairly, the controversies he generated. I never was cowed out of fear, even though the security threats in my life went like this, in my children's lives, like this. And it was hard to go out there night after night and do that and find the courage to cover him fairly, but not overcorrect to the point where you bashed him because he was coming after you and causing this issue in your life. And I was not his chew toy. He continued to try to bully me, and I call it an attempted bullying, because an effective bullying causes change in the other person's behavior. He didn't. And at the end of 9 months of relentless attacks, over 100 tweets, that the guy, Dan Scavino, who's now the White House director of social media, who was relentless too and orchestrated a campaign against me online. Michael Cohen, who is the one who's Trump's lawyer, he's now working for the president, who said, we can gut her. I mean, to tens of thousands of people, he's tweeting out, we can gut her, when there's a fever pitch already against me. It wouldn't stop. Nothing would stop the behavior. He never could get past it. And finally, I decided to take the situation in hand and go right to Trump Tower and stand him down, which is what I did.
Right, but that's after your daughter, your daughter came to you and said, Mom, what's a bimbo? And asked you, does Donald Trump want to hurt you? And you had people showing up at your door, at your home. Your family's security is at stake. That must have been awful.
The Yardley moment was maybe the lowest moment of all. It was one of the lowest moments.
And Yardley is your daughter.
She's my daughter. She's 6 now. We didn't share with our kids at all any of his nonsense because they have enough to worry about and need to worry about presidential politics, and certainly not anything involving me and the possible president. But they heard things. They live in this world. So Yardley came home one day and asked me, what's a bimbo? And because he had tweeted that out about me. And the thing about it that was so devastating is a year earlier, not long earlier, I can't remember exactly the timing, but I had taken her with me to the Fortune Most Powerful Women's Conference. And she said to me on the train ride down there, what is this thing we're going to? And I said, well, this is a conference that talks about really powerful women who've done great things and celebrates them. And she looked at me and said, are we 2 of them? And, I thought about the loss that my child had suffered without even knowing it, of thinking, going from thinking she was at 5 or 4 at the time, a Fortune Most Powerful Woman, to asking me what a bimbo is. To this moment, it's painful. It's not, listen, I can take, a lot of people call me names, I can take it. But there was a loss in that moment. She lost something. And every time a man, whether it is our president or a news anchor, demeans or diminishes a woman by grabbing her ass or talking about her body or coming on to her instead of asking for her ideas and treating her like a professional in the workplace setting, they lose something too. It's not a small matter. It's a huge deal. And it's been happening systemically for far too long. I feel like this is the first moment we're starting to think, maybe it doesn't have to keep happening. Maybe we won't be the nice women and girls we've been raised to be. That is what is prized among women and young girls. Niceness. Go along to get along. Don't cause waves. Enough of that. Enough of that.